So the next question we have is from an eighth grader, or eighth and ninth graders, wondering what they can do from a recruiting perspective at this point. And there's not too much they can do, but at the same time, they can always start researching and trying to find out what schools might be a potential fit for them or what they're interested in. But I think the other thing that they can do is reach out to college coaches, let them know that they're interested in their school, and then also include your tournament schedule so that a coach can come out and watch you. If it's on your resume, or if you have a resume that you're sending along as well, if you include your swing instructor's name and phone number, coaches can't contact you or your family, but they could contact your high school coach or your swing instructor. So, you can kind of put that information out there. But, early on, there's not a ton you can do other than really focus on your game and focus on improving. I mean, that's the number one thing that coaches are going to want, is just you to become as good a player as you possibly can. And along those lines, the other question is, what if I don't make the team, the varsity team as a freshman? Is that bad? And, it really all depends, and it's never really bad. You're a freshman. Like you could be just starting golf, or you could play for a team that's loaded with a ton of Division I players. It's really hard to say. I mean, I would say the most important thing is, again, to just continue to focus on improvement and doing what you can to become a better player. And if you become a better player and fit into that role of what that coach is looking for, you're going to be just fine. But don't get too caught up in lots of things that you can't control. Focus on improvement and trying to become the most elite player that you can become. And lastly, you're sending stuff as an 8th and 9th grader or 10th grader, and you're not hearing anything back. Well, that's because coaches can't respond at that point. They can send a gentle response or a light response of, thank you for your interest. They could offer you or ask you to fill out a recruit questionnaire. If a coach asks you to do that, you should absolutely do that. As far as is there a way to know if they're following you or not, it's hard to tell. I mean, they might follow you. You could see if you follow them on social media, if they follow you back, if you're doing some things. That's maybe how they might be tracking you. Also, if you see them out at a tournament watching you, then obviously they're following you. And if that is the case, feel free to send them an email thanking them for their time. Again, they can't respond or talk to you until after June 15th of your sophomore year. So don't take it personally if you're emailing and you're not hearing anything. It's just that the coach is not allowed to at this time.